Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Second or third time I've done this video. I can't get started for some reason. But anyway, I'm here. Let's see if we can get through this one. Did some digging yesterday, accidentally on purpose. I was walking by to go to one of my nice little coffee shops downtown, and I just happened to pass by one of the buy and sell places that I frequent, and a magnet, just like a magnet, that drew me in, and found some awesome CDs and vinyl. And when I got home, I realized that 99.9% of it was Canadian, and that's okay. I'm a proud Canadian here. Some great bands. Hope you guys know these bands, because if you don't, you should. But awesome stuff. So I wanted to share that with you. Starting off with the CDs, this is the amazing band Sloan. This is Twice Removed. Twice Removed, 1994, released their second studio album. These guys, great band, started in Halifax, Nova Scotia in 1991, now based out of Toronto. They've released 13 studio albums, 9 Juno nominations, and 1 Juno award. Actually, this one won the Juno for Best Album. One of the top best-selling acts in Canada, number 75 as far as top selling bands in Canada. Great alternative rock, indie rock band. I also have previously their latest release. This is 2022, Steady. This is an amazing album. It's on hot pink vinyl, their 13th studio album. Really good stuff. So Sloan, every member of the band is a lead singer, which is rare. Usually there's 1 or 2, maybe 3, but not 4 guys. So you got Jay Ferguson on guitar, Chris Murphy on bass, Patrick Pentland on guitar, and Andrew Scott on drums. There's an earlier photo of the band. Cool stuff. So yeah, this is I'm looking forward to listening to this one. CDs there. I also found their third studio album, One Chord to Another. Okay, this is 1996 release. Okay, and just a blank. Nothing major on the CD itself. This is more of a Beatles influenced power pop album, so I'm really looking forward to that. I apologize. This is not this one. This is the one that won the Juno Award. I thought it was this one, but this is actually this one here. So One Chord to Another, Juno Award winner. The other one, Twice Removed, was nominated but never won. You've got 3 singles: The Good in Everyone, Everything You've Done Wrong, and the Lines You Amend. 3 singles after that one. Another amazing Canadian alternative rock band is the Arkells. This is their album Jackson Square. Happy to find that one. Nothing inside, but the CD itself is looks like that there. That is 2000. This is their first full-length album. I'm not sure when it was released. In 2008. Just showing different photos of the band. Really cool sounding band. Very unique. Very unique. I showed this one a couple of days ago. This is, where the hell is it? Here it is. I showed this one. This is Rally Cry. Another fine album. Rally Cry is their 5th album, 2018 release. These guys were formed in 2006, and they live in Hamilton, or they're from Hamilton, Ontario, which is southern Ontario, south of Toronto. But great band, the Arkells. You got Dan Griffin, Mike DeAngelis, Tim Oxford, Max Kerman, and Nick Dicka. Great stuff. The next one is going to be vinyl. I stupidly traded this one in a while ago, and I kicked my ass for doing that. But I'm glad I found, I don't know if I found the copy that I traded in, because I did trade it in there, or this is another version, but either way, it's a mint condition version of the album. This is Klaatu, 3:47 Eastern Standard Time. Amazing album. I'm happy to find this other copy. Whether there's one I traded in, or because it's been a couple years since I traded it in, so it might not be mine. I'm not sure. Klaatu formed in Toronto in 1973 by John Woloschuk and Dee Long and drummer Terry Draper. Named after the robot in the early movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. The robot's name was Klaatu. Prog rock, space rock, power pop. Includes the big hit Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft, made famous by the Carpenters, who did a version of this one. I think it was Karen's brother who really liked this album. I can't remember his name off the bat. Can't remember. He's an amazing musician, by the way. So that was one of the big hits off of the album. You also got Sub Rosa Subway, another big hit off of the album. Klaatu, kind of known as the Canadian Beatles, as rumors abound about this album, because there was no pictures of the band. It kind of had a Beatles sound to it. Ringo, on his album Goodnight Vienna, was pictured either in place of the robot or next to a robot called Klaatu. It was released on Capitol, just like the Beatles were. So that whole Beatles rumor abound. The band was trying to record their second album. They didn't even realize all these rumors were going around. But then this guy from WWDC, Washington radio station, Dwight Douglas, he was a program director. He went to the U.S. Copyright Office to actually find out who these guys were, and then they found out their real names. So the rumor was dispelled. But yeah, happy to have this back in my collection. I had all of their albums, and I stupidly traded them in. Anyway, you got California Jam, Anus of Uranus, Sub Rosa Subway, True Life Hero, Dr. Marvello, Sir Brodsworth Ruggetsby the Third, and Little Neutrino. Some unique stuff, but yeah, amazing album. This next band is definitely not Canadian, but it's a Canadian pressing, so I'm going to include that in there. This is Nazareth and Sound Elixir. Happy to find this one. I've got how many? I've got 11 of their albums already, including this one. Scottish hard rock band. Love these guys. Formed in '68. This is 1983 release. 14th studio album. You've got the great Dan McCaffrey on vocals, Pete Agnew on bass guitar and vocals, Daryl Sweet on drums, Manny Carlton on guitars, and Billy Rankin on guitars and vocals. Yeah, great stuff. Again, nice to add to my Nazareth collection. Canadian pressing. Yeah, on A&M Records. Happy to find that one. And finally, these guys are Canadian. And I'm so happy to find this one, as well as it's a promo copy. This is Brave Belt 2. And you're saying, who the hell's Brave Belt? Well, I don't know if you can recognize them. That's Mr. Randy Bachman there. And Mr. Fred Turner. And his brother Robbie Bachman. This is early BTO. Early BTO for sure. They were formed in 1971. You've got Randy Bachman, who was with the Guess Who, on guitars and vocals. Chad Allen, another member of the Guess Who, on keyboards and vocals. Randy Bachman's brother Robbie on drums. And they were the original members of Brave Belt. Randy played bass on the first Brave Belt album. Then they found Fred Turner, that growly vocals that you know of from Bachman Turner Overdrive. And he became the lead vocalist for Brave Belt. Brave Belt is a completely different sound than the hard and heavy rock sound of BTO. They're still rock, but it's got some slower. Chad Allen's voice is nice and smooth and silky, yeah, really good stuff. Brave Belt 2, 1972 release. Really good album. Really good album. Produced by Randy. They were going to make a Brave Belt 3, but then the record company and the promoters and the management asked them to change their name to Bachman Turner Overdrive. They added Tim Bachman, Randy's other brother, on rhythm guitar, and they made their first Bachman Turner Overdrive album. This is a great debut. There's Tim there. Chad Allen had left, so they became a foursome. So 3 Bachmans, 1 Turner, hence Bachman Turner Overdrive. Amazing album. So yeah, happy to find Brave Belt. I scooped this one right up, and again, because it's a promotional copy, it was even better. So there you have it, guys. There's some great Canadian finds. If you don't know any of these bands, you know Bachman Turner Overdrive for sure. But check out Brave Belt if you can find it. Check out the Arkells. Check out Sloan. You already know Nazareth, but a Canadian pressing is cool to find as well. So there you have it, guys. There's my finds for Thursday. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.